if you're not using O-Cedar, you're fired. When I wake up in the morning, I think of two things. How can I make $1 million bucks, and how can I use my Pro Mist? Microfiber, it's the greatest thing in the world. In fact, if microfiber were a woman, it would be my fourth wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a new candidate for the presidency of the United States, Donald Trump.
What a great crowd we had here tonight. I mean, that was such a nice applause, folks. I mean, you were worth every penny of the $50 I paid each of you to be here tonight for my campaign. Thank you. Thank you. Right now, the reason I'm running is we have no leadership in Washington. What we have are politicians who are controlled by their lobbyists and their big donors. People, if I'm elected, I will require everyone in Congress, okay, to wear NASCAR-style suits with decals and patches representing their major donors. I mean, that's transparency. Can you imagine Congress? All right. The chair recognizes the senator from Big Oil, or the senator from Big Labor. I mean, this is just what we should have. This is transparency. You see, I don't need the lobbyists and big donors. I've got my own money. I'm a rich guy. You guys know I'm a rich guy. But now, even Mexico is laughing at us. I would build a great wall on our southern border. And I would do it inexpensively, all right? Because I would hire the illegals in our country now, all right, to build the wall from the other side. I'd pay them cash. I can do that. I'm a rich guy. But folks, right now, I mean, no one knows what's going on in Washington. And you know, it's like the future of our country. It's like this dense, thick fog. And it's going to take a dense, thick leader to see us through. I am that man. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. My name is Jim Flaherty, and I just turned 61. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. But just by applause, who in the audience, I just want to get a read here, who is 55 or older in the audience? By applause. Okay, some of my people are here. And I want to ask you, folks, isn't it great to be able to clap and not have the lights keep going on and off? I think it's wonderful. But one thing I've learned, that was new, thank you. One thing I've learned about this age is that each decade we age, okay, go from your 30s to your 40s, 50s, and so on. Have you noticed the number of meds we have to take goes up exponentially? Oh yeah, I mean, it's to a point where you folks have been at family gatherings, you used to talk about more interesting things. Now it's you're talking about, what meds you take and what surgeries you just had. I mean, that's what people my age talk about. Like last time I saw my older brother, we're taking our morning meds, and the sibling rivalry, even at this age, never goes away. So it's like, well, Jimmy, I see you're taking 40 milligrams of simvastatin. I only have to take 20. Oh, really? Well, gee, Tom, I notice you take Viagra. I only need Cialis. Sometimes it's just a question of blood flow. Thank you. Somebody watches TV. Okay. All right. So, but I'm talking about the surgeries. I used to joke, and Rick remembers, I would joke on this very stage when I had kids late in life. I said, by the time they outgrow diapers, I'll be getting fitted for Depends, man diapers. And after my prostate surgery a year ago, I went home and said, kids, today's the day. But they're teenagers now, so between the two teenage boys, between the two of them, they can kind of hoist me up onto the changing table, and man diapers out. So I was like, Dad, stop kicking, come on, you know. But now it's, I tell you, anyone who's ever changed a baby's diaper in their life and gotten it in the eye, I mean, you know. And I just waited. I waited for the right moment. Between the time they got the used Depends off, that split second, and the new one comes on, it's like, I got them both. I got them both. Dad, come on. Let this be a lesson to you boys. Revenge is a dish best served warm, wet, and yellow. Got him back. So anyway, but my wife is 53, and she's back in grad school now. So I get to go around saying I'm sleeping with a college co-ed. Yeah. I just need Cialis. So anyway, I have a day job. I'm a high school math teacher. Thank you very much. I'm in a small town in Western Mass. And the thing is, I also live in the same town where I teach. So you can imagine, you know how that goes. You can't even go to the grocery store without this happening. Oh, Mr. Flaherty, oh, so nice to see you. Oh, I wanted to ask you about Michael, about his last report. Oh, hey, Mr. Flaherty, I wanted to ask you about Caitlin, yeah, about her last test and everything. And I was getting surrounded. And my first professional response would be to run away. Run away. Run, Mr. Flaherty. But I'm at the deli counter. I already took my number. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. And then a few more, all of a sudden a crowd starts to form around me. The deli counter guy is like, oh, geez, here we go again. He puts another ticket taker out there, you know. Number 57, pound of capicola. Number 14, to see Mr. Flaherty. That's how it gets. I notice a woman, you know, back in the line on her cell phone. Yeah, he's here now. Okay, there's only 3 people ahead of me in line. You better get down here and ring the report card. That's what it's like. I love the parents. I love the parents in town. In fact, my favorite time of the year is when the parents come up to the high school and spend quality time with the teachers. Now, I think you guys call it parent-teacher conferences, right? Yeah, I call it apple doesn't fall far from the tree. After a night of that, I go back into the class the next morning, I look around the room, yeah, all their issues make a lot of sense now. Oh, but the report cards, they're all computer generated, homogenized and everything, and way too politically correct. Yeah, I mean, it's Massachusetts. What do you expect? I mean, we can't have any comments sound negative. I mean, we don't want to hurt their self-esteem. So, anyway, 40 years ago, we could have written comments like, child is uncontrollable. Well, today, it's got to be, child is spirited. 40 years ago, child is disruptive. Today, acts independently. Back then, draws pictures instead of doing work. Today, creative. You know, if you're going to preset the comments, give us ones we can use, for goodness sake. Like, please make sure a child's mouth is duct taped securely before sending to school. Or tell your little twit to stop tweeting in my class. Or my favorite, you know, your kid's a complete idiot. Please stop having children. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. We have an election going on, and by applause, how many people are voting Democrat in the next election? Okay. By applause, how many Republican? Yep, we're in Cambridge. By applause, how many people feel like, what's the difference? They're all a bunch of liars and hypocrites anyway. Yeah, we got this $18 trillion national debt. I mean, come on, what if we managed our money like Washington manages our money? I mean, really, maybe it's time the president got the same credit collection calls that we would. Okay, can you imagine? Hello. Yes, hello, is this Mr. Obama Barack? Actually, Obama's my last name. This is Suli from Chinese National Bank. How are you today? Mr. Obama, we are checking our account. We see our outstanding balance at 17.9. Oh, one moment. Oh, now $18 trillion. Now, we not received minimum monthly payment of $400 billion yet. Can we take care of that over the phone today? Well, we just need a little more time. We get paid Tuesday. Okay, so I post a check for you for next Tuesday, authorized by Mr. Barack Obama for $400 billion. Please hold for confirmation number is 2. Just 2? Yeah, because you're not number one no more, Yankee dog.